I have a little comp up, a short comp. So I'm going to run through this with you again, and then you can watch it if you forget how to do it. So, so what we did was we went up into File, Export. So again, this is version 2 if the Adobe Media Encoder poops out on you, it doesn't work.
Yeah. So,
can you see the render queue here?
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can see all that. Yeah, that's what I did. I don't know.
And by the way, if you want to save space and you did one render and you don't need it any, oops, sorry. Oops.
Oh, I was like, what happened?
It's this. I hate these new Macs.
I got so big. Oh, that's all I saw. Timer lapse.
Yeah. Okay. Are we back on the bang boom thing?
Yeah, I see that.
Sorry about that. No, what happened was if I move my pointer or if I click on certain parts of my trackpad, it does weird things. Okay, so if you watch another tutorial, they'll do this the opposite of the way that I do it. So this is just my dyslexic.
I won't watch any other tutorials. I just.
Okay, this is my dyslexic left-handed version of the rendering queue. So, so I click on the output, and this, once again, this is just a save as. So I'm going to call this Shannon Haiku 2, which actually I'll call it Haiku New. All right, and then best settings. Well, you can go this way or the other way. It doesn't matter. I'm going to make yours a third of the size, so it's going to be. Well, that's pretty small. I'll make it a half. It tells you here, this is.
Wait, you made it back full. Yeah, there.
It's because, yeah, I'm getting, I think I'm getting dementia. Anyway.
No, you're not.
Probably I'm getting lack of sleep dementia. So this is going to be the new size. Okay, 640 by 360, which is a little bit smaller. Some of these other settings we will go over once you become more experienced. But for now, this is fine. So I'm going to click on OK. And then the last one, I usually go counterclockwise this time because I'm dyslexic. I went the other way. And I say that in all seriousness. I am actually slightly dyslexic.
I think everybody is. I don't know. I sometimes go backwards on things too.
I'm mostly dyslexic with numbers. So the idea of having to go clockwise and counterclockwise sometimes, yeah.
I'm horrible at math. I just make up my own inventions.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Hey, Albert Einstein supposedly was horrible at math too, but good at physics and calculus. Anyway, so getting back to your video output, what I'm going to do is select, okay, this is in QuickTime. And if, for those of you who happen to be in Windows, you can choose, I guess, what is it? I think AIF, oh no, that's a sound file. Well, I guess it would come up AVI if you were, there would be an AVI selection if you're on a PC. And I'm saying that because I'm recording this. So Shannon, close your, I hope your eyes were, or your ears were covered up.
No.
You have a Mac. So format options, in here, I'm going to select animation. If you have Windows, you might have other selections, but you definitely will have animation. That's a slightly compressed video format that gives you a pretty decent rendering on the output, the video clip we're about to make. Unfortunately, it's much bigger than an MPEG-4 or an H.264, which an H.264 is essentially an MPEG-4. It's just that Apple wanted to be weird and do something different, so they invented the H.264 format, which is probably more than you want to know. So now we can just go right ahead and click on OK. And we can close all of these up. And now we're all set to render. So the render queue button, which is on the upper right of the render window, we're ready to render. So click on it And you can see it actually shows you the render in your comp window. Now, if I go to the desktop, and Shannon, you will have to tell me if you can see this, because I don't know if you can or not.
Yeah, I can't see. I still see After Effects.
Well, let me share it again, and then.
It's a pain. I wish you could just share everything at once. Yeah, now I can see it.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with that. Okay, so now if I click on it, it converts, and here we go. So once again, this is for people who are having a weird problem using the Adobe Media Encoder.